Hi everybody, today I would like to tell you some conversation between two people. Number one, the man wanted to know if the woman could hand him that fax. He meant the one from the London office. The woman agreed with him and however, she didn't see it around there anywhere. And she wanted to know where he put it. The man replied to her he could have sworn he had left it right on her desk. The woman replied to him there was a pile of invoice there, and she thought maybe it had gotten mixed in with them. Number two, the man wanted to know if the woman had noticed any changes around there lately. The woman replied to him he meant since they had hired that new cleaning crew. The man agreed with her. He said he thought that place looked much better. The window wasn't dirty and the washroom were much nicer than. The woman was surprised by that because she thought she hadn't noticed much of a difference at all. Number three, the man said to the woman he would like to come down and tour the manufacturing facility sometime the week after, if it was convenient. The woman agreed with him, and she said she would be happy to show him the assembly area and the new storage facility. The man replied to her he would also like to check out the cargo bay. The woman agreed with him, and she said they were been having some problems with distribution lately, and they could really use his input. Number four, the man said to the woman he heard the company dinner had been moved up to the 5th of February. The woman replied to him there was a big convention at the hotel on the 12th, so they had got bumped. The man commented that's a real inconvenience because he had been planning to go and see his sister on that day. And the woman replied to him she had an appointment at the hair salon that she had to change that. Number five, the woman said hello with the man, and she said long time no see. Actually, she was passing by than cover that weekend, and she really wanted to catch up on old times. And she wanted to know if the man was free that weekend. The man was surprised by that. She was going to be at his mom's house that weekend. However, she would be back in town by Monday afternoon. He wanted to know if the woman mind if they met on Tuesday, because he would be exhausted from the drive. And the woman replied to him she was not too sure because she was leaving Tuesday afternoon, so she would be parking. Perhaps if they met at the airport. He wanted to know that would be 2 hours of the way for the man. The man replied to her he would leave his mom's Sunday night and she should arrive Monday early morning, and he just needed to get a few hours to sleep. Then they would go out around Monday afternoon. He wished her had told him she had been coming a little earlier, so he would have been more prepared. Number 6. The man wanted to know if the woman could hold that door open for him. The woman agreed with him, and she wanted to know where the man going with all those boxes, because they look heavy. The man replied to her he had to take all these old files up to the storage rooms on the 7th floor. The woman agreed with him. She said that must be why they had been putting all those new cabinets up there the day before. Number 7. The man wanted to know where they should meet up that afternoon, in the lobby or in the parking lot. The woman suggested meeting at the car because the hotel would be parked. The man disagreed with her because most of the tourists were out at that time. The woman agreed with him. However, there was the wedding in the conference hall, and all the guests would be arriving then. Number 8. The man said to the woman she was late with that article, and he wanted to know if the woman had finished it yet. The woman disagreed with him because it due first thing tomorrow, so she might have to pull an all-nighter. The man suggested talking to the editor because he would be willing to give her an extension. The woman disagreed with him because this piece had to run in next month's edition. Number 9. The man said hello to the woman. He wanted to know if he could rent a pair of sticks there. The woman agreed with him. However, they were only open for another 20 minutes. The man was surprised by that because he thought the ring closed later. The last time he had been there, it was open until 9. The woman explained that was only in the summertime. In the winter, they closed earlier. Number 10. The man said to the woman, "It was such a beautiful day. He'd really like to get out and go for a walk. He wanted to know if there were any good park on around there." The woman disagreed with him. However, Monterey Avenue was lined with trees. She suggested going there. The man agreed with her, and he wanted to know if Monterey Avenue was just off Baker Street. The woman agreed with him, and he said the quickest way there was on the Chattis Bridge. Thanks for your watching.